Could see a little bit of a change in the starting lineup for Henderson County. And in fact, we do know that. Trajan Davis will get to start tonight and replace the sophomore Xavion Johnson, but you can expect to see Xavion early. So Colonel's celebrating 7 seniors tonight. Cooper Davenport, Dwayne Moss, Elijah Suggs, Lakin McKinney, Trajan Davis, Cole Branson, and Colton Thompson. For the starting lineups brought to you by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance on Zion Road, let's go down to the voice of Colonel Jim, Steve Cowell.
High school basketball action. Tonight, your Henderson County Colonels take on the Lyon County Lions. Let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, the visiting Lions of Lyon County. At forward number 30, Isaac DeFew. At forward number 21, Carson Collins. At forward number 22, Nolan Kaufman. At guard number 4, Cooper Collins. And at guard number 10, Bray Kirk. The head coach of the Lions, Ryan Perry.
And the lights will go out here at Colonel Jim for the introduction of the home team, Henderson County Colonels.
And now, the starting lineup for your Henderson County Colonels. At forward number 30, Trajan Davis. At forward number 14, the man in the middle, Elijah Suggs. At guard number 24, Lakin McKinney. At guard number 4, Dwayne Moss. And at guard number 3, Cooper Davenport.
That's the voice of Colonel Jim, Steve Towell, the starting lineups. Opening tip presented by DSS Rentals. Tip off your next project with DSS, proud supporter of Henderson County Athletics. Score top-notch commercial and residential equipment at 1631 South Green and online at dss-rentals.com. DSS Rentals, quality tools that assist every project. Officials for tonight's game, Terry Carter, Brad Devine, and Brad Long. Carter throws it up. The Colonels win the tip, and they get it off to McKinney, who has his shot blocked from behind out of bounds. A terrific play by Kirk. It'll stay with the Colonels, but the Colonels a near quick strike, but a good defensive play by Kirk, and Henderson County will play it in baseline right in their home whites with gray numerals. Lyon County in their word purple with gold numerals. Here's a inbound pass knocked away. Colonels turn it over. They get it inside with the basketball is Collins. Turns, spins. He had his shot blocked. Had it blocked again. Rebound being tapped around. Kaufman has it. Suggs blocks his shot, and finally Davis comes away with it.
Kenny got a block. Suggs, 2 blocks. Suggs got a block. Golly. But guess what? They've got 3 rebounds already. That out of bounds play, though. If you lob it to the big man, he can get an easy layup.
Suggs in the right corner for the Colonels. Out to Moss. Straight away for Dwayne Moss. Bounces back to Suggs in the right corner. Now Trajan Davis getting the start tonight on senior night. McKinney 14 feet away. Gets a little closer. Gets to the rack. Able to put it up and in. 2-0 Colonels on the basket from McKinney.
You know, they play a zone also, which should favor us.
With the basketball is Kaufman, right side to Bray Kirk, averaging 22 a game for Lyon County. Now Kaufman, 15-footer, no good. Offensive rebound, though, into the hands of Collins. Kirk, kick out, now three-point try, right side, off the mark, no good from Cooper Collins, rebounded by Suggs for the Colonels. Off to Moss on the baseline, McKinney. Tried to get it back to Suggs and had it stolen away by Kaufman. Colonels 2 turnovers early.
Just go up. You're underneath the basket.
With the basketball right side, Carson Collins, he and Cooper, twins, and starters on this Lyon County team.
Both start with C's, first and last name.
They're not identical. That'll help me out a lot. Now traveling on the inside, called on DeFew, and it's Lyon County's first turnover. Moss across to Davenport, into the corner, McKinney left side. Davis on the elbow, kick out to Moss. Moss passed up a three, floater from 10, middle of the lane, no good. Suggs has a rebound, puts it back up and in. Elijah kind of tapped it to himself off the glass. More in the basket for Suggs, 4-0 Colonels. With the basketball, Kirk. Right side to Collins. Jump on the baseline, no good. For Cooper Collins, rebounded by Moss. Try to throw the home run ball to Florida McKinney, led him too far out of bounds. And the Colonels 3 turnovers early. Xavion Johnson, the normal starter into the game for the Colonels, but given away to Davis, the senior, on senior night. So Johnson into the ball game, 4-0 Colonels with 5.5 minutes to go in his first quarter.
We don't need to play slow, but we also don't have to try to hit a home run ball.
With the basketball, Cooper Collins in the right corner, gives it up to Kaufman. Kaufman from the right wing. Suggs blocked his shot. Rebounded by Collins out front. 2 blocks early for Suggs. With the basketball, Kaufman into the right corner, gives it up to Cooper Collins. Corner 3 on the way for Carson Collins, no good, and rebounded by Davenport for Henderson.
Trying to bank that
forward to
thing
Johnson. Xavion off the glass, in and the foul. Possible 3-point play. Terrific outlet pass from Davenport, and Johnson able to get through the contract for a possible 3-point play as DeFew hit with a foul.
So far, they are shooting really bad. They're not even getting close, but they're getting a lot of shots up.
They shoot 46% overall and just 31% from 3. So not a great shooting team, but they do go get it. Free throw no good from Johnson. Rebound out of bounds, last touch by Henderson. It'll go to Lyon County. Near capacity crowd here at Colonel Gym tonight. There's a near steal by Suggs on the inbounds, knocked it out of bounds in the front row to stay with Lyon County.
They like to play fast, and they like to throw over top of the press. They go throw over the home run ball every chance they get.
Middle of the floor. Kirk had it tipped, but coming to get it is Collins in the right corner. Hands off to Kaufman. Now Moss intercepts the pass. Dwayne left side, missed the layup, no good. And the rebound is chased down by Cooper Collins, but he threw it right to Xavion Johnson. And then a foul on Henderson.
Huh?
No foul, okay. So they say it's just a, why'd they stop play there for, Scotty?
Went out back.
I mean, before that. I thought that whistle came actually before it went out of bounds. Here it comes into Lakin McKinney, an easy bucket off the inbounds.
I'm not sure.
I think that whistle came before the ball.
I put my head down, and you said foul Henderson.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
I thought they called a foul. Here's Kaufman, tough angle, high off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Johnson.
You know what's
there's your foul on Lyon County.
You know what's happening here early is that Colonels have 4 blocks, 2 by Suggs, 2 by McKinney, and all of a sudden they're doing what we've in the past done, either scared to shoot or we shoot it way off. I mean, they've shot 3 that have just been horrible shots, and that one of them.
8-0 Colonels, 4:15 to go in the first. McKinney bounces at Davenport, left side for Cooper, 3 on the way. WB3 for Cooper Davenport, 3-pointers. Brought to you by a former Colonel, now your local Edward Jones investment advisor, Walker Bruner. 11-0 Henderson. Halfway through this opening quarter, Kaufman had it knocked away out of bounds from behind by Davenport. And to stay with the Lions, they'll play it in baseline left. Thought we may see a timeout there from Ryan Perry down 11-0, but his guys trying to work out of it. Kirk gets it in left side to Collins. Collins, 15-footer off the glass, no good. Rebound being tapped around, and it's loose, and it's a second chance as Corbin Lucas just into the game with that rebound. They do rebound really well. 3 for Kaufman, right side, short, no good. Suggs has it for the Colonels. Off to Davenport. Moss, right corner. Cross-court pass, try to get it inside to Suggs, couldn't handle it, and going the other way with the basketball is Lucas. Gives it up. Left side to Kirk. Tough shot in the lane. Good. Bray Kirk finally has the Lions on the board in a possible three-point play as he's fouled by Suggs. First foul on Henderson.
I didn't see much from Suggs there.
Suggs out, Davis in.
Thought they were going to get somebody for reaching in.
Free throw for Kirk. Rattles in good, and a timeout, Lyon County. 3:15 to go, opening quarter. Henderson 11, Lyon County 3. Our game tonight being brought to you by Urban Cable Construction.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
.313 to play in the opening quarter. Henderson County 11. Lyon County 3. Johnson brings it up against Kirk.
Man-to-man now by Lyon.
Moss with the basketball and a give and go with Davis. Davis had it blocked out of bounds by Carson Collins. It'll stay with the Colonels.
We have 4 blocks. They have 2. Just in the first 5 minutes of the game.
Johnson into McKinney underneath the basket. Tough angle for Lakin, able to power it up, but had it blocked. Rebounded, though, by Davis, and a second chance for the Colonels as Kaufman got a piece of that one. McKinney between the circles, left side to Johnson. Now straight away to Davis. Moss on the right wing. One dribble, back out front to McKinney, left side to Davenport. Cooper puts it on the floor. Now to the hands of McKinney. Straight away to Davis. 2:28 to go in the first. Colonels up 11-3. Johnson on the right elbow, dribbles out. Now to the baseline, finds Davis. Nice pass and an easy bucket for Trajan Davis. His first points on a nice assist from Johnson. Colonels by 10, 2:10 to go in the first. At the basketball, Cooper Collins across to Kaufman. He's going to fire a three and hit. Nolan Kaufman, 36% from three. First three of the night for Lyon County. Cut the Colonel lead to 7. Moss on the other end. Try to dump it into Davis. It's kicked by Kaufman. It'll stay with Henderson. Amari Stewart into the game for Henderson. He's in for Moss.
There's almost another turnover there. We've already got 4. We're not passing it extremely well today.
Johnson to play it in baseline left. And Davenport chases it down near the 10-second line. Has it between the circles now. Left-hand dribble. Right corner to Amari Stewart. Now McKinney in the paint. It had his shot blocked. And a rebound into the hands of Kaufman. Kaufman may have the block too. He has it 16 feet away. Gives it up to Kirk. Kirk had it knocked away by McKinney. Got it back. Now a long 2 right side for Collins. Rolls off. No good. Rebound being tapped around. Controlled by Davenport for the Colonels. Off the pass to McKinney underneath the basket. And Lakin hooks the pass out to Davis, but when he did, he stepped out of bounds on the baseline. Turnover number 5 for Henderson. McKinney out, Suggs return. DeFew back in for Lyon County as Carson Collins checks out. Moss going to give Davenport a breather for Henderson. (13-6) Colonels, a minute 15 to go in the first. Kaufman out high right, hands it off to Kirk. Kirk's going to fire a 3 right side. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound out of bounds off of Lyon County to go to the Colonels.
Colonels went to a little man-to-man kind of look like there with Suggs kind of sagging back.
Hadn't seen much of that this season.
No. Probably won't see much of it. We zone so much, it's kind of almost hard to go to man-to-man.
50 seconds to go in the first, 13-6 Colonels. Johnson with Kirk on his shoulder, gets it to Moss on the left side, bounces inside to Suggs. Suggs off the glass, tough shot, got it to go. Farmer's bank shot for Elijah Suggs. He has 4 now, steal by Xavion Johnson. To Amari Stewart, he had his shot blocked, and it'll be a tie up on the rebound with Johnson and Kaufman, who had the blocked shot on the arrow. It goes to Lyon County.
We got 5 blocks for them already. Goodness.
Couple for Kaufman. Suggs and Stewart check out. Davis and McKinney return for Henderson. 36 seconds to play in the first. 15-6. There's your score. With the basketball, Bray to DeFew, a 3 on the way for him. Went off the rim and then over the top of the support, out of bounds to the Colonels.
Wow, caught a break there because that bad boy went in.
It did, it hit off the support and bounced in, but that being out of bounds. So Davis would come off as Suggs back in with 17 seconds left in the quarter. 15-6 Henderson.
Be nice to get one shot here and then get the ball started the second.
Johnson in the backcourt against Kirk. Xavion gets it across. Kirk, backdoor lob to Suggs. Couldn't finish the alley-oop. McKinney, though, there to rebound it. And, the glass, McKinney, a 2 at the buzzer. Off balance for a Farmers Bank shot to end the quarter. After 1, Colonels 17, Lyon County 6. We're back after this from Irving Cable Construction here on WSON.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Was impressive first period. Scotty up 17-6.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Putting the ball in the hole, doing a decent job rebounding, but doing a real good job of getting easy shots.
Suggs off to Johnson. Colonels right to left in the second quarter against Lyon County. Davenport tried to lob it inside of Suggs. Bad pass. Coming over to seal it is DeFew. And that's 6 Henderson turnovers. Kirk tried to hand it off to DeFew, who has it 6 feet away. Stripped going up and stolen away. And a foul after the Colonels had the steal. 5th turnover as Corbin Lucas picks up his first foul. Carson Collins up off the bench for Lyon County. McKinney hands off to Johnson. Into the corner, Davenport.
Oh, shoot.
Now they leave him open a bit. He's going to fire the 3. It's off, no good, and rebound into the hands of Kirk. Kirk had it knocked away from behind by Davenport, able to get it back though on the left side as Moss picks him up there. Now Kirk underneath the basket stumbles and ran out of bounds with it.
Cooper kind of lost the handle of that one. He was going to be wide open for a 3. He kind of lost the handle of it.
Carson Collins in as Corbin Lucas checks out for Lyon County. 17-6 Henderson, 7 minutes to play in the half. Lions come in averaging 76 points a game. They have 6 in the first 9 minutes.
Poor shooting so far.
There's a pass deflected up in the air. Terrific play by Collins up the floor to Kirk on the steal, and he lays it off the glass. No good. Follow goes up and in, though, for Kaufman, who has 5 on the Colonels. 7th turnover. Well, Lyon County had a great shooting team. That way how they get their points. It's up and down. It's layups in transition. It's snowboarding, as I like to say, as Johnson drives and gets to the rack left side. Lays it up and in. Johnson with 4. 3 on the way from the corner. Off, no good for Collins. Rebound, though, by Cooper Collins as Carson Collins couldn't hit. Now Kaufman thought about a 35-footer. Gets it to Carson Collins. Back to Kaufman. And a whistle and a foul on Henderson. Reach-in foul called. I think they'll get Johnson here. No, they'll get McKinney. McKinney's first, and the Colonels first in the second quarter. Eli Baker into the game for the first time for Lyon County. Collins goes to Kirk, turns and face against Suggs, has to kick it back out to Kaufman. Back to Kirk. Left side for him. 19-8 Henderson, 5:40 to go in the first half. Kaufman into the paint, puts it up, and Suggs rejects it. Rebound, though, into the hands of Carson Collins. Jumper on the rim won't go for Collins, and Suggs has a rebound for the Colonels and is kicked by Kaufman.
I'll tell you what, they might have to check that basketball for air. That's 3 blocks by Suggs, and they've all been 3 spikes like volleyball.
19-8 Henderson, 5:20 to go in the half.
Kaufman looked like, what just happened?
Deep 3, Davenport off a screen, good. WV 3 for Cooper Davenport, he has 6. Colonels up 22-8. 5 minutes to go in the half. I think that's 14, their biggest lead.
Biggest.
Kirk with the basketball out high left. Picks up his dribble. Straight away with it to Collins. Collins shot in the lane, off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Moss for Henderson. Moss, though, had it stolen away. And now Suggs fouls DeFew. 2 fouls on Elijah Suggs here in this first half. He'll come out. As DeFew will go to the line for 2. Stewart and Davis up off the bench for Henderson.
Man, that's a bad turnover there. Not only did they get a chance to score, but Suggs has got set for the rest of the half.
Free throw for DeFew, no good. Suggs and Moss come off as Davis and Stewart come on.
Suggs 4 points, 4 boards, 3 spikes, block shots.
Second free throw coming up for DeFew, a 57% free throw shooter, missed them both.
Good job boxing the shooter out there by Johnson.
Johnson has the rebound on the other end. They're going to go to the rack and a whistle. And it's I think just deflected out of bounds. I was blocked. I believe it was just deflected out of bounds by Lyon County, so to stay with the Colonels.
My goodness, it went out of bounds very long.
Johnson to play it in to the right baseline into McKinney, and McKinney had it stolen away. Kirk to steal. On the other end, he's fouled by Davenport, and Kirk will head to the line for 2. Davenport picks up his first. Bray Kirk, one of the region's top scorers, 22 a game, only 3 tonight. But he's at the line for 2. Free throw up and in. 6'2 junior. He was kind of that 4th option for that state champion team a year ago in Lyon County. A starter, though. He knocks them both down, 22-10. Davenport in the backcourt, 4:20 to go in the half. Kirk on him. Cooper gets it across against Kirk. Has it out high right. Bounces it over to Xavier Johnson, driving right side, try to fire it in, but it's thrown away by Kirk. Colonel's 10 turnovers. Kirk off the glass on the other end, no good. Rebounded by Johnson for Henderson. Xavier on a 2-on-1, driving right side. Had it blocked going up, and it's out of bounds off of Lyon County.
7 blocks for them now. Goodness. Good job by Cooper, though, to get back down there and get in position for the rebound.
Jaron Byram into the game. Is Byram going to come in for McKinney?
Oh, goodness. The switch now, you got another shooter out there, but you're really small.
Johnson throws it in the backcourt to Davenport. Cooper at the high post, bounces to Byram, into the corner Stewart, right back to Byram. Now to Davenport at the jump circle. 3:45 to go in the half. 22-10. Davis with the basketball out front, hands off to Davenport. Now Byram, left side. Back to Davenport out high left. Davis comes out, sets the screen. Davenport right side to Stewart. And Davenport kind of directing traffic without the ball at the moment. It's kind of spread it out here, maybe for Johnson to go one-on-one. That's what they do. He kicks in the corner to Byram, fakes the three. Jaron now straight away back to Johnson. Johnson going in again, stumbles, and he's fouled and will head to, they say no shots. I don't know how that'd be not shots.
He at least got fouled.
Sure. The foul went on Eli Baker. They say on the floor, so McKinney returns as Byram checks out.
About a 45-second break there for McKinney.
And now a timeout. 3:12 to go in the half. Henderson 22, Lyon County 10. We're back after this on WSON. Our broadcast being brought to you by Irvin Cable Construction.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 110,000 participants here in Kentucky who take part in high school sports.
With 3:12 to go in this first half, Henderson County hosting Lyon County tonight. It'll be Henderson basketball underneath their own basket as Johnson to trigger it in baseline right. And gets into McKinney, cutting in off the glass and in. Nice play there. McKinney with the basket off the inbounds. He has 8. Colonels match their biggest lead at 14 with 3 minutes to go in the half.
Best thing that we've done better this year than last year is out of bounds plays. We scored a buttload of points.
Here's Kirk on to the basket and a foul call. Looked like a clean block on Johnson. Instead, may have got him at the body. Well, Xavier Johnson picks up his first foul.
I think that's horrible. Now, if you wanted to call a foul on number 0 on the backside, okay, but not number 2.
Free throw in and out, no good for Kirk.
So I'm fine with the foul, just definitely the wrong person.
Second free throw coming up for Kirk. There you got that one. 6 for Kirk. 24-11. Henderson by 13 with 2:50 left to play in this first half. Davenport fakes the 3 left side, sidesteps, Davis on the baseline into McKinney. Layup and in.
Wow, great ball movement there by the Colonels in a little triangle area.
McKinney with 10, Kirk a 3 on the other end, rattles off no good. And
jump ball.
I think Stewart and Collins were tied up. It'll stay with Collins and Lyon County. Kaufman out as DeFew returns for Lyon County.
Get some good minutes out of the 2 sophomores, Johnson and Stewart.
And inbounds is thrown to the backcourt, chased down by Cooper Collins. Left side to Bray Kirk. Now back to Collins, back to Kirk. Stewart on Kirk. Kirk, tough shot, long 2, left side, rims off, no good. Rebounded by Davis for Henderson.
Guys, we've got to do a better job of waiting.
And then Davenport bumped on the other end by Cooper Collins.
Yeah, but almost a steal and a bucket. Just be patient. Let the guard come back to you.
Corbin Lucas into the game as Carson Collins checks out for Lyon County. Actually, no, it was DeFew coming out, I think. With the basketball, Johnson. Kirk on him. Johnson driving right side, gets by him, lays it up and in.
Wow, they can't go man-to-man.
They cannot. 6 for Johnson. Colonels have their biggest lead at 17.
This is what happened. Wrights, they went man-to-man.
28-11, a minute 45 to go in the half.
Well, Madisonville is the only team really able to lock us down.
Deep three for Collins, a 35-footer. No good. It goes out of bounds to Henderson. Cooper Collins launched a deep one. And Henderson will have the ball with a minute 35 remaining.
If you're feeling it, you're feeling it. But they're 1 for 9 from 3. I don't think they're feeling it too much. But hey.
Then you're sidling for that shot, Scotty.
We'll take it. And right now, Big Suggs is on the bench for 2 fouls. They need to attack the glass.
Yeah, Colonels have increased that lead with Suggs on the bench. That's been key. Johnson, a big part of that. Right side, now straight away to Davenport. Bounces back to Johnson. Xavier on top of the key with Kirk on him. Now he backs it out with a minute 5 to go here in this opening half from Colonel Jim. A game Anderson's controlled throughout. Lead at 28-11. Johnson driving right side of the rack again. Couldn't finish this time. Rebounding, poked around. And McKinney is tied up with Collins on the arrow. It stays with McKinney and the Colonels.
McKinney's our enforcer. Suggs is our blocker. McKinney's our enforcer.
If there's a blue-collar guy, it is Lakin McKinney.
Oh, goodness.
28-11 is Johnson to get it in. Right there's McKinney. Oh, he missed him.
Man, they missed him again.
Yep. Davenport, high post out to McKinney. Hands it back to Johnson with 42 seconds. Johnson with Cooper Collins on him. Xavier with 36 seconds as the count comes on, now off. 28 seconds remain. Johnson spins. Collins going to make him work here, down to 20 seconds. Xavier driving right side, shakes him as we're down to 11. Johnson comes left side, Xavier to the rack. Little shot fake off the glass. No, I should have used the glass actually. Got his own rebound, turns, puts it back up. It won't go. Cleared off by Kirk. And that is the end of the half. Colonel's up 17. Scott Stone with the coach. 28-11.
Coach, great defense. Just observation in the first half.
Great defense. Didn't really give them anything easy. Did a great job on the glass. I think that's the biggest difference.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck taking half.
That's the head coach of the Colonels, Tyler Smithhart. Henderson County goes into the locker room with a 17-point lead on Lyon County, 28-11. Our game brought to you by Urban Cable Construction. Discover the team powering your connection with Urban Cable Construction. For over 40 years, ECC has provided expert construction and engineering services nationwide, enhancing your internet and streaming experience. Be a part of the team connecting America. Explore urbancable.com. Stay tuned. Coming up at the half, we'll have a special message from Urban Cable Construction. Also have Colonels at the half coming up next, brought to you by Classic Automotive and Collision Center. As at the half, 28-11, Colonels on top of Lyon County here on WSON.
When I was asked to join Owensboro Health's board, it felt like a calling. As a board member, I am a voice to the voiceless, bringing their concerns to the table to ensure continuous excellence. You're treated like family, with connection, compassion, and trusted care from neighbors who truly care. I am proud to help ensure that every voice is heard and every patient receives the care they deserve.
Carson Collins and Cooper Collins all played but did not score. For the Henderson County Colonels, 10 points for Lakin McKinney, 6 apiece for Xavion Johnson and Cooper Davenport, 4 for Elijah Suggs, and 2 for Trajan Davis. Amari Stewart, Jaron Byram, and Dwayne Moss, all 3 played in the first half but did not score. Suggs did pick up 2 fouls in the opening half, but the Colonels up 17, 28-11. D. Patrick Ford presents our keys of the game. Scotty, how the keys look here at halftime with the Colonels that big?
Well, we wanted to guard the three-point line. So far, they're 1 of 9, 11%. Transition defense has looked great. I mean, they've only got 11 points on the board, so they haven't got very many points in transition. And then win the battle, or at least stay close on the glass. You know, this team rebounds especially well. They did a real good job there the first possession. They got three rebounds off 3 blocks. But you know, we're winning the battle of the glass right now. So, you know, if you could just stay even this second half or maybe even lose it by 2 or 3, you're going to have a good chance to seal the deal here.
How could you say that? Just the 3 made shots for Lyon County. Cold night,
well, just
defense,
a cold night, cold night, good defense. They're not killing us on the glass like normal. And then, you know, some of it is a little bit of a leg issue for them. You know, they did have a bunch of sickness, stuff like that. But, you know, at the end of the day, they're jumping like crazy because they're blocking our shots. So we must be doing a good job of rebounding.
Well, and, you know, about probably 6-7 of those shots went back the other way. Blocks from McKinney, Johnson, and Suggs.
Yeah, no doubt. And this is what you got to do, but we got to get in the routine of doing this every single night. That game against Madisonville, we can't. If you have that hiccup at Madisonville, we gone. So we got to pick it up, and you got another good. First of all, you got to finish this one, and then you got another 2 nights that we need to take care of business. Webster and Union County.
Colonels up 28-11. Our keys to game brought to you by D. Patrick Ford. We'll hear from them and Classic Automotive. Be back for the second half with the Colonels in front, 28-11 here on WSON.
And Western County High School, bringing a teddy bear to donate if you're going to the girl-boy doubleheader in Dixon.
28-11 Henderson as we start the second half. Lyon County has the basketball. Colonels left to right in this second half. Lyon County in their road purples. A 3 to open up. No good for Collins. Got his own rebound. Carson Collins gets it inside to Diffuse. Fouled going up. Maybe Suggs. If it is, it's 3. It is. Elijah Suggs, who had 2 in that first half, picks up his 3rd in the first 17 seconds of this third quarter. And it'll be 2 free throws for Diffuse. Diffuse 0 of 2 from the line, 57% this season. And he sinks that one. Suggs staying in the game at the moment. Nobody up off the bench for him with those 3 fouls. Second one, got them both. Davenport off to Moss, still deep in their own territory. And Davenport gets it across now and has it kicked by Kaufman out of bounds to stay with the Colonels.
Last 2 weeks, girls and boys, I've seen the most kick balls I've ever seen in my life.
Davenport fires it into the backcourt to Johnson. Now to Moss, back to the sophomore Johnson. Johnson right wing, hooks a pass back to Moss, chased down from going out of bounds by Davenport on the far sideline. To Moss on the elbow, back to Davenport, right side to Johnson. Johnson draws a double team out front, gets it over to Moss. Moss penetrating in, back to Johnson. Man. Hooks a pass to Davenport left side, now straight away to Moss.
Keeper was wide open for 3 seconds.
McKinney to Davenport, fakes a deep 3. Now at the high post, spins, kicks it back to Moss. Back to Davenport. Johnson on the left baseline finds Moss. McKinney now on the right side. Had it poked away, tracked it down to the corner, and now had it poked out of bounds by Kaufman near the Colonel's bench, and McKinney will go to play it in over there as Johnson will get in the backcourt and receive this inbounds pass from McKinney.
Colonel's up 15. They can be as patient as they need to be.
28-13. Moss going to fire a three left side, off the mark, no good. Suggs a follow, no good. Suggs a second rebound, and he had it blocked, and a rebound pulled down by DeFew. There's a pass deflected up in the air by Davenport, picked up by Suggs, tried to get to McKinney and threw it away. The team's exchange turnovers there.
Can't believe Suggs didn't get to go to the free throw line on that first shot, especially after the foul they called on him on the other end.
Colonels by 15. Three right side. Cooper Collins off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound to Few. Back up on Suggs. Rattles off, no good. Offensive rebound Kaufman. Blocked by Suggs. Kaufman got it back. Up and in.
We need timeout.
Lyon County's cut it to 13. 28-15. 6 minutes to go in the third. Moss to Johnson. Into the corner, Davenport, right corner, draws a double team. There's a timeout. 5:50 to go in the third. It's Lyon County trying to chip away, but the Colonels in control up 13. 28-15 Henderson. Back after this on WSO.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
The third quarter here from Colonel Jim on senior night. 7 Colonel seniors honored before the game tonight. There's Suggs trying to get inside to Johnson. Goes through Johnson's hands. Turnover number 12 for Henderson. Kirk cross court to Coppin. Step aside three on the way. Rattles off, no good. Rebounded by DeFew and had it stripped out of his hands going back up. Lyon County will play it in baseline left. Cooper Collins to play it in. Carson Collins, three left side, air ball. Out of bounds to Henderson. Davenport walks it up for Henderson County, 28-15.
Down 4-0 this period.
Colonels on top. It's kind of a low-scoring second quarter, 11-5. Colonels on that one. Suggs driving in, couldn't finish from the left side, and a rebound is out of bounds off of Lyon County to stay with the Colonels.
Wow.
McKinney down on the floor along with Carson Collins. They say it went off Collins. Davenport to trigger it in near the end of his own bench. Opposite court to Moss, now bounces to Johnson out front. Xavion hooks the pass back to Moss. Three left side for Dwayne. In and out, no good. Rebound cleared off by DeFew for Lyon County. Out to Florida Collins. Now Kaufman at the high post. Right side, try to get it to Kirk. Kirk has it underneath the basket. Tough angle, put it up, no good. Rebounded by Suggs. And then Suggs is fouled. DeFew picks up his second. Elijah, 4.7 boards now for the Colonels. And 4 block shots, yeah. 28-15. Been stuck on this score for a bit. 4.5 minutes to go in the third. Moss to McKinney. Kick out Johnson. Fakes the three. Xavion back to Moss in the right corner. Cross court pass to Davenport out high left with it. Suggs on the baseline. Now McKinney driving in. Lays it up and in. McKinney with a dozen. On the other end, DeFew on the baseline. Suggs blocked his shot. Rebounded by Johnson. 5. But on the other end, it's stolen away by Cooper Collins. Now Kaufman a three as Davenport goes by. Drained it. Good shot fake from Kaufman. His second three-pointer. He has both Lions threes. They pull within 12 with 3:50 to go in the third. 30-18 Colonels. Moss right corner. Inside to McKinney. The pass fake turns in and he's fouled. Possible three-point play for the senior McKinney.
He's having a heck of a game.
Foul whistled on Carson Collins, his second. McKinney with 14. Suggs and Moss check out. Stewart and Davis into the game for Henderson. As McKinney tries to complete the three-point play. On the way, off the back rim, no good. Rebound tracked down by DeFew. 32-18 Colonels, 3:30 to go in the third. Inside DeFew, working on Davis. Turns a little 10-footer, middle lane, no good. McKinney rebounds for Henderson. Off to Davenport. Left side to Johnson. Three on the way. No, Stewart, excuse me. Three-pointer for Stewart, no good. And then Johnson fouled Kirk on the rebound. Johnson second. .3:14 to go in the third, 32-18. And whistle and a foul called on Henderson out front. And it's going to go against McKinney. His second. Kirk gets it inbounds to Lucas. Handoff Kaufman. Kaufman on the right elbow, backs it out straight away. Hands off to Kirk. Kirk into the paint. Left side cutting Lucas. Nice cut to the basket on the layup on the right side for DeFew. His first field goal, his fourth point. Lyon cuts it to 12 with 2:35 to play in the third. And now Davenport had his pass deflected out of bounds, trying to get into the corner to Davis. It stays with Henderson, and Cooper will play it inbounds in front of the Crazies. Moss and Suggs return. McKinney and Stewart check out.
Colonel's 0 for 3 from Trayville this quarter, and they've zoned us the whole quarter. You're going to have to knock some of them down, get them out of this zone, or at least this type of zone.
32-20, Johnson with the basketball on a screen from Davis, off to Davenport. Now back to Johnson, the baseline. Into the corner, he tried to fire it.
Where's he going?
Into the right corner to Moss, it's deflected out of bounds by Kaufman to stay with the Colonels.
He was all the way up in the air and nobody contested him.
Yeah, I think he just would have had a little floater there from 6 feet, yeah.
Bank it off the glass.
He looks to play it into the right corner. Dunk on the inbounds to Suggs. And then, on the inbounds, DeFew stepped over the line.
Well, Suggs got held. His jersey got held. He also hung on the rim. I don't like that.
Well, but I think somebody was underneath him, and that's how they
but you do that little extra. That little extra.
He pulled up.
I didn't like that.
You don't want to pull up.
But I was going to say, that's okay since you clearly saw his jersey get pulled behind him.
Right, yeah.
So
34-20, Colonel's ball back. Davenport, three, right wing. WB, three for Cooper Davenport. He has 9. He's hit a 3 in each quarter, and the Colonels match their biggest lead at 17. 5 straight for the Colonels. leading 37-20. DeFew right corner, fakes the three, and then he traveled with the basketball. 9 turnovers now for the Lions. Eli Baker in, DeFew running a little hot coming out. Moss in the backcourt against Collins. Suggs to Johnson, 2-on-1 to McKinney, lays it up off the glass in. Colonels had their biggest lead. McKinney was 16, Colonels by 19. Kaufman, turnaround 15-footer, no good. Suggs rebounds for Henderson.
That's what we want you to do, a contested shot and then rebound.
Davenport, right side into the corner to Moss. And Cooper couldn't handle the pass coming back, lost it out of bounds. Colonels with 14 turnovers tonight. A little high turnovers for Henderson.
Yeah, too many.
It's not like Lyons really pressure them much.
Man, when they do, we get
easy bucket. Yep. Don't turn it over.
What a crazy mistake. So after we get a rebound, we kind of throw it too fast, and then they stole them 3 or 4 times.
Kirk with the basketball. Kicks it over the left side to Baker. Back to Kirk on the baseline. Out front, Cooper Collins. Driving in, floater from 10 over Davis. No good. Rebounded by Johnson for Henderson. Got to throw it up the floor to Mass, and it's picked off by Lucas. On the other end, Davis blocks a shot of Lucas out of bounds, and it will stay with Lyon County. A block for Trajan Davis.
I think both these teams got more than their average on blocks already.
Inbounds is stolen away by McKinney. He floats one up the floor to Moss. Moss, I wasn't sure if Davis or Johnson, which one of them wanted it. Neither one of them took it, so.
Neither one of them thought it was for them.
Yep, picked up by Baker. 3 left side for Collins, no good. Rebounded by McKinney for the Colonels. Up the floor, Moss. He had it blocked at the rim and a rebound into the hands of Collins.
We're screaming one shot.
Kirk a 3 left side, good. Bray Kirk, he has 9. 3-pointer on the left side. 39-23 Colonels, 12 seconds ago. And a timeout Henderson.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Participate!
(39-23). Colonels by 16, 10 seconds to go in the third. Stewart right back to Davenport. McKinney down to 7 seconds. Colonels need to go. Amari back to Davenport with 4 seconds. McKinney, left side, tough shot on the baseline, off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Kirk. That is the end of the third quarter. After 3, Colonels 39, Lyon County 23. Our game tonight being brought to you by Irving Cable Construction. We'll hear from them. Be back after this on WSON.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Start of the fourth quarter, Henderson County with a 16-point lead and the basketball, 39-23. Moss in the right corner to Suggs. Suggs draws a double team and then tries to throw it off and does. One of the Lions down in the right corner, and it'll stay with Henderson. Johnson to play it in. Davenport, three off the inbounds. In and out, no good. Suggs rebounds, kicks it back out to Davenport. Elijah, 6 points, 9 boards. McKinney in the left corner. Now to Moss. Cross court to Davenport. And try to get to Johnson. Had it stolen away by Kirk. Kirk on the other end, flips it up, no good. Johnson with the rebound. Gets it into Suggs, picked up by McKinney.
Gosh.
McKinney to Davenport. Cooper right side, flips it up off the glass, short, no good. Got his own rebound, way to fight for it, put it back up and in. 41-23. Colonels up 18 with 7 minutes to go in the game. They have controlled throughout. Started 13-0. Little floater in the lane, good for Kirk. He has 11 now, comes in averaging 22. Davenport up the floor to McKinney, bad pass. McKinney had to save it in from going out of bounds. Turnover number 18 for the Colonels. In the paint, bucket and the foul, possible three-point play for Lucas as Davenport hit him on the arm.
Oh, nickel dimer.
First points for Corbin Lucas. Davenport and Moss check out. Free throw for Lucas. No good. Rebounded by Johnson for Henderson. Off to McKinney. Trajan Davis up the floor to Suggs. Left corner. Elijah driving. Reverse layup goes for Suggs.
Man. He's got a nice stat line.
Suggs with 8. And now a steal by Johnson. Or Stewart. Excuse me. Yeah, Stewart with a steal. Up to 4. Davis finds McKinney. Reverse layup for Lakin's good.
Wow, we're running them tonight.
Lakin with 18. Colonels up 45-27 with 6 minutes to go.
I think he might have got away at the walk.
Cooper Collins out high right with it. Gives it up to Kirk. Bray Kirk left side. Now Kaufman fakes a three. Back to Cooper Collins on that right side. Kaufman looks at a three, passed it up. Kirk in the paint, try to dump it inside, and it's picked up by Carson Collins. His shot won't go. Rebounded by Stewart, and Collins fouls Stewart. Collins picks up his third. Amari gets it into McKinney. Now to Johnson. Back to Stewart, back to Johnson. And Stewart throws it in the corner to Suggs. Down low to McKinney, puts it up off the glass and in. McKinney with 20 tonight.
How about that patience and no dribbling, Greg?
And the Colonels have their biggest lead at 20. 3 for Carson Collins out front, no good. Davis rebounds for Henderson, gets it into Suggs. Up to 4, Amari Stewart left side. McKinney, 15-footer on the baseline, rattles in good, 22 for McKinney. 49-27 Colonels. On the other end, Kirk and a reaching foul on the floor called on Henderson. So McKinney, his third. And second against the Colonels. Lyon County will play it in baseline left. Davenport returns as Suggs checks out for Henderson. With the basketball, Baker gets it in right side, now into Kaufman. Kirk, 3 left side, good. Bray Kirk with 14. And it's 49-30 though. Colonel's up big with 4:25 to go, 19-point lead. Johnson looks a pass to Stewart. Amari has it left side, now dribbles out front, gets it back to Johnson. Guarded closely by Cooper Collins. Down to 4:10 to play. Davis at the high post to McKinney in the paint. Lakin, pass fake off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled down by DeFew. Kaufman, 15-footer, left side on the way. It's short, no good. Davenport rebounds for Henderson. Cooper try to fire it up the floor, and it's intercepted by Kirk. Kirk on the other end, shot up, no good. Offensive foul. Davenport draws the foul on Kirk. Jet Reddick into the game for the first time for Lyon County. 49-30. Davenport with the basketball, finds Suggs on the baseline. Big dunk for Elijah there.
Wow. Those guys didn't stand a chance.
10 for Suggs, 51-30. Crazies loved it, the Colonel Crazies.
I think they thought they were going to try to block that. I don't think so.
Inside, Kaufman from 4 feet, no good. Rebound being tapped around, and back with it is DeFew, and he's fouled going back up. And it's on Suggs. Suggs picks up his fourth. Four points, 7 rebounds for Isaac DeFew. Free throw up and in. Discover the team powering your connection with Irvin Cable Construction. For over 40 years, ECC has provided expert construction and engineering services nationwide, enhancing your internet and streaming experience. Be part of the team connecting America. Explore more at irvincable.com. Free throw for DeFew. That one's no good. Rebounded by Johnson, and he's fouled. DeFew picks up his third. Each team 3 team fouls. 51-31 Colonels, 3-14. Henderson very impressive here tonight against one of the region contenders and defending region champs, Lyon County. Amari Stewart still in his own territory. Got it across to McKinney, and then Henderson takes a timeout. 3:02 to go in the fourth. Colonels by 20, 51-31. Our game being brought to you by Irvin Cable Construction. Back after this on WSON.
When I was asked to join Owensboro Health's board, it felt like a calling. As a board member, I am a voice to the voiceless, bringing their concerns to the table to ensure continuous excellence. You're treated like family, with connection, compassion, and trusted care from neighbors who truly care. I am proud to help ensure that every voice is heard and every patient receives the care they deserve.
Three minutes to play in this one. Colonel's up 20, 51-31. With the basketball, Amari Stewart, front of the Colonel Crazies, to McKinney out on the perimeter. Bounces to Johnson. Xavion to Davenport. Cooper on the right side. To Suggs on the baseline. Stewart, 3 from the left corner. Off the side of the backboard. Got his own rebound. Flips it up and in.
Wow.
First points for Stewart. Amari's still laughing at that one. Kaufman got stripped by Suggs, got it back. Now Kirk driving to the right side. puts it in, and he's fouled. Possible three-point play for Kirk as Suggs is fouled out.
Suggs didn't do nothing. He got blocked out. Wow.
So Suggs fouls out. 10 points, 9 rebounds for him.
5 blocks.
Free throw for Kirk. Good. He has 17. Those Kirk. 8 of them here in this fourth quarter. 53-34 Henderson. Moss with it. With 2:10 to play. Draws a double team. McKinney to Colton Thompson, the senior. His three in the corner, no good. Rebounded by Davis for the Colonels. 3 on the other side from Davenport won't go. And DeFew clears it off for the Lions. To Kaufman, right side, lays it up, and he's fouled by Davis. Kaufman to the line. Eight points, 4 rebounds for Nolan Kaufman tonight. Transfer from Madisonville. Just a sophomore. This Lyon County still a young team, really just one senior amongst their top 8, and it's not a starter. It's Corbin Lucas, their only senior. Second free throw for Kaufman. He got them both. He has 10.
Watch out.
Cooper Davenport with the basketball. We thought it was coming right to us, but Cooper there to get it. Now McKinney's bumped. 4th team foul as Jet Reddick bumped him. Of course, his brother, part of that senior group last year with Perry and Shoulders and Reddick, all D1 talents.
Now tomorrow night becomes a trap game, Greg. 1-2 big ones in a row, kind of like last week. Beat Wrights.
Davenport into McKinney, puts it up. Lakin lays it up and in. 24 for McKinney tonight. 55-36.
Is that a career high?
I'd say getting close. There's a basket on the other end for DeFew. Davenport off to Johnson. Minute 15 to play. Colonels on top, 55-38. Now Davenport right side to Davis. Finds McKinney again. High off the glass. Bucket and the foul. Possible 3-point play for McKinney. He's got 26, 10 of them here in the fourth, and he's headed to the line. Foul called on Reddick.
Yeah,
I think it's safe to say Lakin's booked his spot on Colonel comments tonight. He is 26.
that's got to be a career high.
I would think so. .57-38 Colonels. Free throw rattles off. No good. Rebound into the hands of Reddick. Up to 4. Kirk still in the game. Off the glass. No good from 8. Davenport. Good job on the glass tonight. 11 points, 5 rebounds. He's in the backcourt. Off to Davis. Trajan finds Thompson in the left corner. Try to get it back to Davenport. It was deflected in the backcourt. And Cooper has it. Now to McKinney. We're at 42 seconds. Lakin with the basketball. And a timeout, Colonels. We'll keep it right here. We're just going to sub them in and out. Both teams wanted to get some subs in the game. With 38 seconds to go. Braden Williams, J.R. Rush, Travis Little, Jaron Byram. All into the game for Henderson County. Colonels also with Jamarion Isabel in the game. Byram lost it momentarily. Isabel, a 3 on the way. Off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Rush for the Colonels. Inside, Williams who puts it up and in.
A big man with a bucket.
Big Cuz. 59-38 for Williams. His basket. The Colonels up The time winding down on this one. As Isabel knocks it out of bounds with 7 seconds remaining. What a performance here tonight. I did not expect this, Scotty.
No doubt about it. The Colonels did a good job of not giving them transition points and did a good job of getting easy buckets and making them. We did not do that against Madison.
59-38, your final score. The Henderson County Colonels down the Lyon County Lions. Henderson improves to 16-5. The Lions drop to 16-6 as the Colonels get an impressive region road win here at home. 59-38 your final. Our game tonight brought to you in part by Patriot Chevrolet Buick GMC. Honesty, value, trust. That's the Patriot promise. Make the short drive to Patriot Chevrolet in Hopkinsville for your new vehicle or drive online to PatriotChevroletBuickGMC.com. Colonels knock off Lyon County 50.